What's cracking, Rhetorical Thoughts? Eddie back at it again with another video. Because that's what we do on this channel. We make videos. Now, I've read the comments in our previous video and there was a bit of negativity in there, and I think it's safe to say we need to go down a route that's a little bit, how they say, less drama inducing. So today we're going to be talking about piracy.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
So it would seem.
Just sit.
You're not supposed to stand in a boat.
No, not that type of piracy. I'm talking more along the lines of internet piracy. Software, movies, TV shows, anything else you can illegally download, I'm talking about that. Maybe it's because my family was so stricken with the poverties when I was a young child that our VCR and our VHS collection hung around for a very long time, and you were always able to fast forward through these ads. These anti-piracy ads never really had an impact on me until probably the time when we got our first DVD player, and along with that a plethora of DVDs, which all came featured with the most enjoyable feature of unskippable ads. Now, everyone's seen the most modern iteration, the main ones, and this has been memed like crazy, mocked like crazy. I think my favorite version of mocking this ad is the one done by the IT crowd. Either way, the point of this ad seems to be essentially sitting on the idea of theft is theft. It draws this logical conclusion whereby it insinuates that me stealing some poor old innocent lady's car is the equivalent to me downloading an Italian dubbed version of Rocky IV with English subtitles. And yes, that did happen. But either way, this logical conclusion that we seem to be drawing by comparing all these various types of theft doesn't really seem to cut the cheese for me, so I think it's only appropriate that we go back and we look at a slew of anti-piracy ads so that maybe we can change our opinions on piracy. So without any more dilly-dally, I say we get on into it. So I think a good place to begin our re-education in the world of anti-piracy ads is to begin with the ad that I most likely should have seen as a wee child, but always fast-forwarded through.
Have you ever bought or rented a videotape that wasn't quite right? It may have been a pirate copy, an illegal and inferior copy for which you paid good money. Pirated tapes are recognizable by poorly presented or photocopied jackets, poor sound and or picture quality, the lack of censor and other labels on the face and spine of the tape, and the absence of warnings, such as this at the beginning of the tape presentation. Pirate tapes rob artists and studios of their rightful income and add to the cost of a video to the consumer. Video piracy is a major problem in Australia. Please help us stop it. If you buy or rent a tape which you believe is not the genuine article, please phone this toll-free number for advice.
I think the saddest part about this ad is when this ad would have been released, Australia's Prime Minister at the time was Bob Hawke. Now, Bob Hawke is the maddest of lads. Obviously, Bob didn't have anything to do with this ad, because if he did, it'd be fucking awesome. Instead, it's designed to either A, bore you to death, or B, finger wag and shame you into not watching piracy, into not involving yourself in internet piracy, or sort of video piracy. Internet wouldn't have been around then. The ironic part I find about this ad is they say that one of the ways you know that what you are watching is a pirated VHS is it will not have this warning. So how are you going to shame the pirates? Anywho, enough focus on the shittest of shit. Let us continue onwards and forwards. Next ad.
I'm off. Oh, I've got that video Rebecca wanted. Only cost a £5 from that bloke down the market.
Great. Still even out yet. She'll love it.
I know. See you later.
See you.
Take care.
Bye now. You okay, honey?
Is it just me, or does this ad sort of insinuate to me that poor little Rebecca's mother was a terrorist. That look she gives her at the end, it's like Rebecca's sitting there giggling, laughing at all these different things, drug dealers, organised crime, £250 million per year made by piracy. And then the moment they say terrorist, she cuts off and looks at her mother, just... The mum was just like, Rebecca, are you alright? This ad has a very ambiguous ending. I would really like to see the sequel to this ad, just because of its ambiguous ending, whereby the absentee father comes back smelling of another lady's perfume and is interrogated by his wife constantly, and then it turns out that and then it follows the entire family as their entire family falls apart, and poor little Rebecca's caught in a custody battle between her two parents, and her father's constantly giving her these illegal DVDs, or for whatever reason, these piracy ads which she seems to enjoy, but the word terror seems to evoke certain emotions in Rebecca. And I'm getting a little bit off topic. Next ad. I don't care what anyone says, that is the love child of Greg and Shaggy.
Yeah, darling, 4 weddings. Yeah, Rocky 4. 5, 6. Excuse me, I bought this video from you last Saturday. So?
I love how amazing of a salesman this illegal DVD seller is, or whatever he is. You know, man comes up to him, hey, I bought a video of you last week. So what? Maybe old Greggy Doo is here looking to buy some more. You're gonna be like, hey man, it was excellent quality. I loved it. I'd like to get another one. Did you say you have Rocky 4, 5, and 6? Sign me up, my friend. Just jump straight down his fucking throat.
Well, I can't understand a word. Train spotting? Not surprised. All talking in Scotch, ain't they? No, I mean, it's the sound. Yeah. It's hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Yeah. No trains in it either. I suppose that's my fault as well. Here, darling, $4.99. Well, the picture's rubbish as well. Well, that's your tracking, mate. It's all right on my other videos. Tracking's touchy.
Be careful. Most pirate videos are unwatchable, and there's no comeback.
Got a receipt, eh? Got a receipt? Look, you said last week. Said's no good, mate. Oral contract. Not worth the paper it's printed on. Here, darling, 4 weddings. Train spotting. As advertised on Crime Stoppers.
So contrary to the previous ad we saw, when we're told that piracy is bad because it funds terrorism, this one we're told, you know what, man, like, you're not going to have a good time watching this pirated video. And your friends are going to laugh at you and abandon you because you bought a bad quality DVD. You can't just sit around and chat and maybe have a couple of beers and say, fuck off, man, this video is shit. Fuck you. You're a fucking terrible person. No. What this ad teaches us is this man's friends are terrible, not him. His friends committed the crime. The crime of being terrible friends who just abandon someone when they have a low quality movie. Fuck them. Anyways, as Jay-Z once said, on to the next one. I don't know if he said that, but next ad.
The pirates are out to get you.
That is Peter Pettigrew.
Don't let them brand you with their mark. Piracy funds organised crime and will destroy our film and video industry. Piracy costs jobs and will destroy our music and publishing industry. Piracy funds terrorism and will destroy our development and your future enjoyment. Don't touch the hot stuff. Cool is copyright. Copyright is a matter of fact.
I don't know if Peter Pettigrew in this ad is a good guy or a bad guy, because he's taking his hot iron, fucking just stabbing at a bunch of different VHSs and DVDs. So all I know is his ad is goddamn terrifying. Can you imagine? You're a wee lad or lass and you've been given the DVD, Elmo's Adventures in Grouchland. Your parents pop it on and they walk off. They hit play and just leave you on your own. You're a wee lad, you're too young to control the control and everything like that. You don't know what you're doing, but you're sitting there and all of a sudden Peter Pettigrew rocks up on the screen and he's just fucking jabbing a hot iron at you. This ad is extreme as fuck. And the insinuation of the pirates are out to get me. No, the pirates are my friend. They wouldn't hurt me. No, right? Anyway, next ad, I guess.
Piracy is stealing. Stealing is against the law. Piracy is a crime.
This is another fucking level. So, this ad, we've got ourselves Filipino Vin Diesel and his partner, and they're here to arrest this man who's been filming movies in the cinema. He comes up to me and goes, "Hey buddy, time to get out of here," or something like that, you know. Shows him his badge, and then he fucking makes a run for it, and then the chase ensues. They're running through the streets. He's panicking, he's terrified. And as he gets him cornered, he pulls his gun out. He lets off 2 warning shots in the air right before he gets to him. All for filming some movie in a cinema. Holy fuck. And the other thing that caught my eye in this was the punishment at the end of it, where they talk about it, says, you know, any person found guilty of violating blah, 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 you will face a minimum of 6 months and 1 day to 6 years and 1 day. I don't know why that irks me so much. I have this weird mistrust of round numbers, but I feel like when it comes to sentences, there's nothing wrong with giving someone a round number. Like, just give them 6 months, give them 6 years. What is this extra day? Now, I think on the complete flip side to this ad is going to be the next one I'm going to watch. So this is how they deal with piracy in the Philippines. It's like this Ocean's 11-esque sort of heist thing going on. They fucking pulling out their guns. They're going to warning shots like, we'll fucking shoot you if you try to run just for filming this on your camcorder. For fucking 6 month sentence, you can get a bullet in the back of your head. Let's lighten the mood with how Japan deals with this same problem.
劇場内での映画の撮影・録音は犯罪です。法律により10年以下の懲役、もしくは1000万円以下の罰金、またはその両方が科せられます。不審な行為を見かけたら劇場スタッフまでお知らせください。ノーモア映画泥棒。また違法にアップロードされたものと知りながら映画や音楽をダウンロードするのも法律違反です。
I don't care what anyone says, I think that's the right way to do a piracy commercial. You tackle A, no filming in the cinemas, and B, no downloading movies at home. In the cinemas, you know, you got your 2 warring Transformers, Camcorder Man and Siren Dude, and then Siren Dude rocks up and arrests Cameraman. Amazing. I almost can't believe that this is a real commercial. Sometimes, some of these ads I've watched, it's really, really hard sometimes to delineate the real ads from the fake ads, but I think this one's real. Also real because it has a sequel.
劇場内での映画の撮影・録音は犯罪です。法律により10年以下の懲役、もしくは1000万円以下の罰金、またはその両方が科せられます。不審な行為を見かけたら劇場スタッフまでお知らせください。直ちに警察へ通報します。ノーモア映画泥棒。
Yeah. Well, anyway, that about does it for this video. It's probably dog shit, to be honest. I don't know, I was feeling very uninspired and lethargic this week, so I thought I'd do this, and I've had this idea in my mind for a while, and I probably just terribly executed it. That's what we do here on Rhetorical Thoughts. Look, plain and simple, piracy, no good. That's all I got. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I don't know. Plain and simple, piracy, no good.